Before I start my video, I just want to explain to everyone that I'm playing Minecraft Pack Edition, and I'm actually looking for new friends to play with because everyone I play with is like, I can usually only play with like one person at a time, and I like having like the full 3 or 4 people. So if you ever want to play with me, this is my gamer tag up here. It's this beauty. All you have to do is go to the Xbox app and type me in and then friend me, and then I'll get a notification. I'll friend you back, and then I should be able to go onto my world and then invite you in, and then we can play together. The only thing is, I'm probably going to go through rules with you first if you ever want to play with me, just because I'm very strict on some rules, and it's like, I have problems when people touch my stuff, and then other than that, you just have to be over the age of 17 to play with, just because I don't like playing with people that are younger, because they tend to be more immature. I don't mean anything by it, it's just I've played with some people before that are usually like ages 12 and 13, and they can't follow rules. So I'm not trying to be a jerk. I just don't want to play with the younger people. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to build almost like a planetarium type thing where I'm gonna make it so I can grow trees indoor, and I thought this would be interesting to just show people for like those who like playing Minecraft on survival mode, but they don't necessarily like being outside like during the dark or in the daytime, because there's some mobs that are out there still that will attack you if they're in like the water and everything. So it'll just be like a good way to avoid the outside. I also got a new texture pack, which is nice, and it's like the Christmas themed one, and it's new to Pocket Edition, which is really awesome, and I really like it so far. So I'm just gonna build out the room some and expand more, and then I'll kind of show you off from there because it's gonna take a while. So I'll get back to you. I just wanted to make another quick note. The time that I'm starting this at is 10:50. Just that way when I end the video, we'll have an idea of how long it took. It's also probably going to be in multiple segments, just because I can't imagine how long it's going to take, and I'm a very avid player of Minecraft, but even I will admit the project I'm doing is probably going to take a few hours, especially since I'm doing it in survival and not creative. I don't usually do creative for any of my worlds unless I'm just trying out something if I don't know how to do it yet. Like if I want to try out the end or whatever, I would go in creative and try that out, but I wouldn't play on that world in survival after. So I just wanted to give that quick note really quick. Okay, so I'm just doing a check-up on how I'm doing so far, and I got my perimeter pretty much done down there. I mean, I may expand it out, but this is the area I'm using for the trees anyways. So I like keeping all of my numbers even, so I have it by 12 by... Okay, so I have it 12 by 10. So that'll be about 120 squares. So that should be enough to have a few trees around down here. And then as you can see, I'm kind of hollowing it out. And then up there, I'm going to use glass and build around it. That way the sunlight will come down, but we're not going to have to deal with mobs at all. And I don't want to have to deal with mobs. And then I'm probably going to put a door here at some point, and then stairs. That way it can block any mobs if any spawn down here if it's too dark. See, I already got a problem right here because I have a little overhead thing. So this is the work I've gotten done so far. So I'm going to do some more work, and hopefully it'll get all... Then I'll get back in a little bit again. It's probably been been maybe about a half hour. So I'll come back in another half hour maybe. Just another checkup. Here, as you can see, I'm still working on the same thing I was doing earlier. I'm a lot farther than I was before. I'm working my way down. These I'm only going so far down because this I'm going to make into another room, which is going to be part of the room, but just this part that's going to be under a dome is going to just be for trees and everything to grow. That way you don't have to go outside as often, or it's just something to do that's different. You have trees when you need them, so if it's during the nighttime and you don't want to sleep or anything and you still need wood or something, you can just go into the next room, and if some trees sprouted, then you can go and use those ones for whatever project you need. Okay, as you can see, I got a lot of work done, and the majority of everything I need to do is kind of just fill in this so it's all cobblestone. And then that's gonna be it for this, and then we'll work on the second part in a different video. So this will be all done by then. So yeah, I'll make another video. So bye.